Hey guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we will go over the process of accessing Cisco's Sandbox solution and understand different options with respect to the availability of resources. In order to access the Sandbox environment, you can either go to the portal directly if you have its direct link, or you can simply Google Cisco Sandbox and click on the appropriate link. Once you are on the home page, clicking on the Launch Sandbox link will take you to the login page where you will have multiple ways to log in and access resources. I am using my Cisco credentials for this demo. Once you are logged in, you will be presented with a list of devices that you can access for lab purposes. These devices are broadly categorized into two types, reservable and always on. You can select the type from this drop-down menu. Reservable devices, as the name suggests, need to be reserved before they can be used. For example, if I wanted to reserve Cisco Emergency Responder, I will just click on Launch, specify the time for which I want to reserve this instance, and click on Launch. The system will then go through the process of reserving this product instance. While the sandbox is preparing your instance, you can go over the instructions on how to access this lab by clicking on the Instructions tab on the right. Here you have information on the product's IP address, login credentials, etc. But before you can access this product, you will need to connect to the VPN first. The system will actually send you an email with VPN login details once the instance has been reserved. Or you can simply click on the quick access link here on the right and get the VPN information directly from here. Once you're done with the lab, you can end it by clicking on the end option here. Now that was for those products that require reservation. The other option we have is in the always on category. As the name suggests, these product instances are always on, which means that there is no concept of reservation. Let's try this now. Let's select always on from the drop-down. From network automation point of view, there are a couple of options that you can try. For example, we have iOS XR Programmability Lab, where we can automate tasks specific to the iOS XR operating system. Similarly, we have NXOS Programmability Lab, where we can work with the Nexus switches. In order to access any of these labs, just click on Launch, then specify the time for which you will need this lab, and click on Launch again. It will take a few minutes to activate your session. Once it's ready, you can go to the Quick Access tab on the right and make a note of the host name and login credentials. At this point, you should be able to access this device directly over the internet without connecting to VPN. Let's actually try this now. Here, we open PuTTY and paste the host name and click on Open again. We are now connected and we can use the login credentials provided in the portal to access the device. As you can see, we are fully logged in and we should be able to work with it like any other network device in our own lab. So this is how you can utilize Cisco's DevNet Sandbox to test and implement new scenarios without having the need to set up costly hardware in the lab. In the next video, we will take a look at the tool which is going to be the primary application to write the code. So with that, I thank you for joining me in this journey and I hope you find the rest of the course useful as well.